guys, how are you all doing? I hope you've had a really good Wednesday. You're halfway through the week. We like that. I feel like spring has definitely sprung. I know the weather's a bit all over the place and it's very grey today, as you can see, but it's a lot milder. When it sticks around the 10 to 12 degrees, I'm very happy with that temperature. Like, I like to wear a coat. So for me, it's like, yeah, I'll take that. That's all right. Anyway, I'm doing a very interesting vlog today. I don't know how I feel about it, if I'm being totally honest. So I have like a guilty pleasure of watching kind of any YouTubers, like what they eat in a day. I'm a foodie in that I like food, but I'm no foodie in that I like cooking or anything like that. But I have become more interested in like eating to fuel yourself better. And I've said about this a few times in a couple of vlogs over the last few months, is that, you know, I'm not getting any younger and I would like to eat food that is going to help me feel energized. So for anyone that's feels triggered by food, maybe don't watch this vlog, because I am talking about food, not so much like dieting because I'm not into that, but I am talking about food and healthy and unhealthy food and all that kind of thing. So this may be a video to skip if that's not for you. But yeah, I'm one of those people that I put a lot of effort into thinking about what I should be eating and thinking of stuff that will fuel me better so that I've got more energy, and thinking about what I eat the night before so that I wake up feeling better in the morning. But I don't often then put it into kind of everyday life. I think about it, I just don't actually execute it and do it. Kind of my problem in life, really. I think about lots of things, but I don't actually get on and do it. So I thought I would do an absolute, honest, true to life, what I eat in a day. It's nothing special, by the way. I don't eat particularly healthy. In fact, I don't eat healthy at all. I would absolutely love to see other people's vlogs, especially equestrian ones. And mainly, especially pros. I want to see, does everyone eat healthily? You know, those people competing at the top of their ladder, are they eating really healthy? Are they really conscious about what they put in their bodies? I want to know. My gut feeling is that most of them aren't. And I often think when people do like what I eat in a day, quite often it's not the whole truth. Like, it's one day when they're particularly good and they eat everything that's really like good for your body. But then the rest of the time they just eat like the rest of us does, which is, you know, a few biscuits here and there, a few healthy bits. But, you know, like moderation is obviously key. But I would love to watch those kind of videos. So if you've ever thought about making one, do it, because I think it'd be very interesting. So anyway, I'm going to bring you along for what I eat in a day. It's not that exciting. But yeah, I'm nosy for others, so I'm thinking you guys might be nosy to see what I eat. It's just interesting, isn't it? So we are starting breakfast from the car, simply because I don't eat breakfast. I never have done. Even as a child, breakfast really wasn't my thing. Several reasons for it. One, I'm never hungry when you first get up in the morning. Like, if it's 6:30, 7, who's hungry at that point? So I never feel like I want to eat. Secondly, I'm lazy, and I would rather use those kind of 10 minutes from making and eating breakfast to sleep longer. Sleep wins every time with me. So I'm like, I'd rather stay in bed. And thirdly, I feel good running on very little. So my kind of like time of day I feel most energized is like between 9 and 12 in the morning. Like, that is when I really feel at my best. And I have tried eating breakfast a few times and it just doesn't make me feel very good. So I've come to the conclusion my body just doesn't mind running with very little in it. I don't drink tea or coffee either, because I told you guys I'm boring. I don't drink tea and coffee, never have done, doesn't interest me. So I literally just run on a tiny little bit of water in the morning, and that's about it. When I say I'm boring, I really do mean it, because I don't drink fruit juice, I don't drink squash. I'll have the odd fizzy drink here and there. So yeah, it's a very basic start to the day of pretty much nothing other than a little bit of water. But roll on lunchtime, because I get very excited when lunch is heading my way. I don't really snack either, simply because it's not there. So I don't have food in my car. So if it's not available for me, I won't snack. If I'm at home, like on the weekend, very occasionally, I might have a tiny bit of breakfast at like 10 o'clock. That's kind of the perfect brekkie time for me. And it would be like a croissant or a piece of toast, or I don't know, like a muffin or a bagel, something like that. I'm not a cereal girl. And then snack wise, on the weekend, I'm much more likely to snack if I'm at home. But again, if I'm not at home, I won't snack at all. There is a time of day when I snack, but it's much later. So yeah, roll on lunchtime, because I love lunch. And by that point of the day, I am pretty hungry, so I'm ready for it. And that can happen anytime between pretty much 12 and like 2:30. It just depends on when I get a chance to dash home to get some food in between work. So yeah, roll on lunchtime. It is lunchtime finally. It's all but 1 o'clock, and Normally there's kind of 3 things I'll end up having for lunch. Soup in the winter, tons of soup because I'm cold and I want to warm up. Maybe like beans on toast as well. Leftover dinner, which is what I'm having today. I did a homemade pizza last night, made the dough and everything. So I'm going to eat the leftovers of that. And then otherwise, my lunch very regularly resembles a 90s kids like pack lunch of like sandwich, crisps, some sort of chocolate biscuit, bit of fruit if I've got it. I'm like a berries kind of girl, so blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, maybe cherries, that kind of thing. But currently I don't have any fruit in the house because I haven't done a shop recently. So yeah, my lunches are probably not the healthiest in the world, but it has to be quite speedy, whatever it is, because quite often I'm not around for that long for lunch. So, and like I say, I'm normally starved by that point, so I want to eat then and there, not wait while I make something probably a bit more nutritious. So it doesn't look so appetizing now, but it was actually quite a good pizza. I just lacked a little bit of cheese on it, but I've got a like mozzarella, pepper and mushroom pizza that I made last night and didn't finish. So that is lunch today. Perfect. Probably, or maybe a piece of cake. I quite often make a cake for each week, flapjack brownies, that kind of thing. And I've got a little bit of carrot cake left, so I'll probably have a piece of carrot cake with it as well. But like I say, no fruit. There's no fruit in the house. So yeah, that's lunch today. Evening, guys. It's dinner time. If anyone doesn't know, I am like a child and I like to eat my dinner by 6 o'clock. I don't like eating too late, and I'm also normally really hungry, so I just want to get on and eat. So yeah, we're doing fajitas tonight. Chicken, I'm going to roast some peppers and some baby sweet corn just because it's in the fridge and it needs eating up. And then I'll do a salad on the side. So I'll probably grate some carrot, chop some cucumber and tomato and celery up, that kind of thing. Because let's be honest, I need to get some of my 5 a day into this dinner. Otherwise, we've not had a particularly nutritious day. So that's what's for dinner. Normally in the week, it is quick and easy types of food. So stir fries, jacket potatoes and stuff. I'm trying to think what else I eat. I mean, sausage and mash, that kind of thing. I do hit the beige department of my freezer every now and then, probably more regularly than I should, especially if I'm teaching late or working late then, and I'll get home and I want dinner now, then fish fingers, fish cakes, that kind of thing do appear out of my freezer. And that's kind of the area that I would like to improve on. You know, I could do some batch cooking or something so that I have some more decent, nutritious meals in the week. But yeah, work in progress, that one. On the weekend, eat much more kind of good old-fashioned home-cooked meals, so spag bowl, stew, shepherd's pie, lasagna, that kind of thing, because we've got a bit more time. So yeah, probably will have some pud afterwards because I've got a sweet tooth. So yeah, I'm probably not going to bother showing you making fajitas because you want to know what fajitas look like. I'll put up a picture of my little fajita. But yeah, that's what's for dinner tonight. Okay, here's pud. It's carrot cake, round 2. I did have a bit of carrot cake at lunch. But in my defence, that cream cheese frosting stuff only lasts a couple of days. So, you know, don't want to waste it or anything like that. But yeah, I made this yesterday. Tastes pretty good. And that's pudding done.